Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 12 Week 9 Day 5. So today, of course, we got ourselves, unfortunately, the arena event. This was actually way back when going to be a vault event. It did get switched out for an arena event. Next vault event is sometime. I think it's like the first week after after this Kingdom Pass is done. I think they did that mostly because they didn't want to have a vault event going on during a Kingdom Pass. So they're basically going to have two like back-to-back within like a few week period. So at least we'll have that if nothing else. But we do have Arena for now. Aside from that, the only other thing that's really going on is the Aquaria. That one Mythic that just came out last Friday, of course, is no longer in the drop table. So it is now safe to open Glory Gem Guild and VIP chests if you don't want to end up getting it. As now it'll be all the drop table arena as far as all of the mythics within the game. Also, mythic tier list still soon TM. Though next we'll be covering the mythic that came out most recently, of course, being the little cursed dragon guy, which honestly isn't too bad. He has a lot of downsides, but also can loop kind of. He deals a bunch of damage. He creates a bunch of curse gems, which essentially will 4 times curse the entire enemy team, and of course has that really interesting magic reduction. We'll mess around with him a little bit. Overall, it seems like cursed gems are almost like making them weaker rather than stronger due to how they spawn. I'm not sure if they're ever going to change how that spawning works, because currently whenever something creates a power gem, that power gem doesn't count as a color. So, you know, like a brown power gem will override brown gems, a purple power gem will override purple gems, so on and so forth. Not sure if they're ever going to change that, and if they ever do, stuff like that will get stronger. But until then, they were a little bit weaker because of that. Anyways, hello Roman, hello Bill, hello Barbara, hello Daddy Shark. Hello, Tyrion. Hello, David. Hello, Isabel. Hello, George. Hello, Mr. Jesse. Hello, Roman. Hello, Emanator. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, for today, well, I guess we'll do Arena last. Let's go clear out all the standard dailies first. Oh, no, we got webbed. First click, we're already webbed. We got Enchant, though. What a weird combination. Enchant while webbed. Okay, I don't have a team saved for... Yeah, this is a problem we keep having. I don't have a team saved for the thing. I guess it doesn't matter, because if we're using Zolgoth team, half our team doesn't care if it's entangled. I mean, webbed. So, we might actually be fine. Also, hello, Gimli. Hello, Jason. Welcome, 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 welcome. So, you know what? We're just going to go without it. We should be okay. We have Enchant, so we're just going to get the passive mana from that anyways. So, worst comes to worst. We're already pretty much going to have full mana within a couple turns. Let's throw that down, get our Zolgoth, which isn't deteriorated at all from that, so... Should be fine. Kill that out. Ideally, get another convert here. And it's like we weren't even webbed. There we go, perfect. One other thing that we can actually do is switch to Orpheus, though honestly, as long as we just keep casting Centaurigan and Zolgoth, the two that are completely unaffected by web, we should be fine. Of course he is webbed, but him being webbed does absolutely nothing to his viability. Enchant's definitely getting a lot of value here, that's for sure. You got Cleanse. I don't really need you to be the one who gets Cleanse, though. We'll get that just to get our 1 mana we need. All that for a mana. But it was a mana that was worth it. Oh, yeah, you have me into burn. You know, I should have converted before I did that. Because now I can't convert on this board. Still can't convert on this board. Let's create some red and hope we get lucky. We did indeed get lucky. Okay, well, we'll kill that out. Convert everything that's left. And let's match for 3 durability, of all things. Fireproof getting a lot of value there. Unfortunately, we can't immediately click Leprechaun in these fights, but aside from that, they're pretty much just going normally. You got Cleanse, so that one doesn't matter. Come on, do the one that actually matters. I need my Leprechaun to get Cleanse. There we go, we get our free kill. And that should be a match as long as we don't miss on Skull, and guess what we did? Miss on Skull. So we don't have any control where they go, of course. Is it enough to kill? No. Well, it is if we get lucky. Because you could get devoured from it, but there we go. And what was our other trap? We got a curse trap. Let's grab our Dragonites, and that's all the things. Perfect. Alright, so do we have enough Dragonite now? I don't think we are. I think we're still slightly short. Yeah. Oh, 1 day short. Oh. Is there any way we can get some random Dragonite? I don't think so. Because we don't get more from the campaign until... Actually, do we get any more from the campaign? We do. It's only 50, though. Well, that's how much I need, but we don't get it till next Monday. At which point we'll already have it. Hopefully we'll finally get the brown egg on next egg. We still have not gotten it. We still need the brown dragon. It still has not dropped for us, and then we can start working towards Diamantina, and eventually get that thing. And of course, these other two that we're missing are just from the Kingdom Pass that we have going on. With that being said, maybe we'll go for it real quick, because I don't believe these gnomes appear in Arena. Even though that's gnomes can appear there, I don't believe these specific gnomes, or these battle crashers, end up appearing there. Oh, we actually get the weapon today. The weapon's not particularly good though. It creates 6 purple web gems and then gains an automatic extra turn. The affixes it has for being fully upgraded aren't anything too special. So overall, it's unfortunately not that good, but you know what? Let's go get it so we can see the weapon. At least use it once, just for the sake of it. Because we do technically get that weapon today. Theoretically, you could have already had it if you spent some extra gems. But today's the first day that you can get it without spending any additional gems or money. Well, it is on the money side, but you know what I mean. No extra money. Okay, let's go quick kill Ironhawk then. I kind of forgot about it. Unfortunately, both the weapons this time around, pretty underwhelming. Sometimes we get good ones, sometimes we get bad ones. This time is definitely on the bad side as far as the weapons for it. Though, of the weapons that we do get, that one is the better of the two. It does have auto extra turn. So if you really wanted a way to try to 4 times web the enemy team while having an extra turn, it is among one of the best ways in the entire game to do so. The biggest issue is it has a pretty wide or high mana cost. I think it's like 14 or something. It does use its own color of purple, so it does feed back into itself. But generally, the whole gimmick of what you're trying to do with that weapon is cast it quickly, have your auto extra turn, and then be good to go. The problem with that is since it has such a high initial mana cost, you can't quite do that. I think you have to worry about getting like a 7 mana cost initially off a 50% mana start, which, you know, that's not like super high. But that can end up taking potentially a whole turn, since you might need to take like a single surge or something similar, unless you're going for like a leprechaun. But at that point, you have to like invest 2 troops into doing the mechanic. I don't know. It's very situational that you would have that high of a desire to 4 times web the enemy team on turn 2. It is just very rare that you would need to do that with really high consistency. Because that's pretty much the only thing will get used for. And even if you do use it for that, that also means you can't use your hero for any other mechanic. Like, you know, you can't have any other weapon on it. Let's see, why are you laughing at this if you don't even know the NFL team? Oh yeah, I have not been following the NFL. Oh yeah, are they, what is the Super Bowl this year? I normally do watch the Super Bowl. Isn't that pretty soon? Isn't it like in a month or two? I always think it's like what, February, March, around then? Because yeah, I don't follow sports at all. Hello, Supernova. Welcome, welcome. Also, I need a drink of water, guys. Never fully realized like how dry your throat is until you're just constantly talking every second. Because I pretty much like never talk on a regular basis, but then when we're streaming, we're like talking almost nonstop. And it reminds me, I need water. Good old refreshing water. What's hello, Supernova? Hello, Lan. Hello, Jonian. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's hello, Lester Vanilla? Say hi and clip on. Yeah, unfortunately, we only have an arena event this weekend. No vault events. Arena event has been notorious for being like the worst event in the entire game. The main reason being that the payout's just not that good. Even after they updated it, you get like 3 gem keys, 2 event keys, half a deed, 10 diamonds, and an orb for about 2 to 3 hours of doing arena. Actually, it's almost like 3 hours. I think you have to do 14 battles, and each arena run takes 10 minutes, give or take a few minutes. Meaning it's like 2 hours to like 2.5 hours of arena in order to get all the loot. And by all loot, I mean cycling through it once. Theoretically, you can keep cycling through it as many times as you want. However, the diminishing return makes it not really worth doing beyond the first orb. You're getting ready for the Vault Week? Are they actually doing a Vault Week for compensation or just weekend? Because as I recall in the forum post, it was just a weekend, not a week. Though I wish they would do a whole Vault Week. That'd be really nice. Is it actually posted on Terran's World yet? The updated news? Because normally Terran's World pulls from the files and not from the forum. Because there was a forum post on that earlier. Let me go check. Because I haven't actually checked since the other day. Loading. Let's see. What do we have here? If we go to something here, weekly. Okay. Yeah, we do not currently know, but that's because this pulls from the files, not from any other source. So even though they mentioned it on the forum, the files themselves does not actually tell us when the next Vault event is. Actually, we must be getting a patch soonish. Because, oh, wait, why does this go so little? Because next patch isn't until later February, early March. But this only goes up to January 29th, technically. That's weird. Yeah, it'll be updated at some point. I'm surprised it didn't get updated with the most recent patch. Try going for the Explore 12 speedrun record. I would need Diamantia for that. Actually, specifically 2 Diamantias. But we won't have that until like March, April at current rate, unless they do some kind of tweak or a bunch of vault events between then. But yeah, I'm not going to have enough for double Diamantia until like bare minimum March. And by the latest, probably sometime in April. Which means it would have taken us like half a year to get them. That's mostly because we've done 20-something eggs and still haven't gotten a brown one. Or I can make a poll. A poll for what? Let's see. You're about to crack open an egg. You still need to get red and brown. And will you get what you need? Yes or no? In chat. If the majority prediction is correct, you'll gift some subs. Sure, we can end up doing that. Let's see. We'll do a quick poll for it. Why not? Start a poll. We could do the same for our egg tomorrow, too. Though maybe not subs, but a good old redeem code. Let's see. Where is... what was even the statement thing? Will Jason. Will Jason get a red or brown dragon egg? Yes or no? There we go. And tomorrow we could do a poll on if we get brown egg. And you know what? If we get it, if we get brown egg tomorrow, well, I guess it won't be much of a poll because it will be like an either or. And I'm doing it based on if we get the brown egg. If we get brown egg tomorrow, I'll give out 3 redeem codes. Actually, whatever day we get brown egg, I will hand out 3 redeem codes. Total, so basically 2 extra codes. Whatever day we finally get brown dragon. Which might be tomorrow because we're opening one tomorrow night. Is my real name Jason? No. It's Jason from chat. Oh, so why is yes 69%? Lester, are you controlling the poll? Do you just keep changing our vote to make sure it keeps going to 69%? Is it Jason from Friday the 13th? Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that. It's Friday the 13th today. Happy Friday the 13th, everyone. I don't know, was there any good horror movies out for the date? I guess there was still that Megan one. I saw a lot of ads for that. I never bothered seeing the movie yet. Well, it's because I haven't really been seeing many movies since the pandemic. But honestly, that one looked kind of good. Though, haven't bothered seeing it. Because I think that came out like a week or 2 ago. Alright, well, it looks like it's overwhelmingly yes, so I'll go end the poll. It looks overwhelmingly yes. Oh, Tyrion, you gave the Super Bowl answer? Let's see. Where was it? Super Bowl's on February 12th. Oh, that's pretty soon. Let me see if any places are running deals. There's some good food deals you can normally get on Super Bowl day. Because I don't follow any sports, but I do like watching the Super Bowl and eating food on Super Bowl day. I'll take that one over. Domino's pizza dip for the Super Bowl. If they have a sale on it, maybe. You know what I really wish would run an offer again? The last time I was at the Melting Pot was back in 2020, and they had an all-you-can-eat fondue day in celebration of the Super Bowl. And if they do that again, I want to do it so badly. I don't think they ever will, because I don't think they got enough people in. Oh, thank you, Jason. Greatly appreciated. He got it. Wait, which one did you get? Red or brown? Which one did you get? Hey, Bun Bun's here. Welcome, Bun Bun. Also, hello, Watcher. Welcome, welcome. The people from the shadows have shown themselves to gain their gifts. Which reminds me, on the long list of things I keep putting off, I still haven't updated the emoji list for this channel. Soon TM. On the long list of soon TMs. Mostly because I was going to commission someone just to do all the assets for it, just so I don't have to worry about it. That'd be like 50, 100 bucks and just get them to do everything. And just haven't done that yet. Mostly because I haven't really found anyone for it yet. Let's see. We'll throw that down. But yeah, what I was saying before, the Melting Pot had that one deal back in 2020. And when I was there was like almost no one there, but they had like an all-you-can-eat thing for like super, super ridiculously cheap. I think it was like under 20 bucks. And I ate the equivalent of what I think was almost 100 bucks worth of fondue. Did I overeat? Yes. Was it worth it? Yes. But I had like $80 to $100 worth of what would have been if you would have bought it at like full price. For like 20 bucks. It was amazing. They have never ran a deal like that since. Mostly because the pandemic started. Very soon after. Would I do it again? Of course. Actually, that was the first time I ever had vegan cheese as well, because they had like a vegan fondue. And honestly, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't better than the other options. But like, you tasted it and you wouldn't like if you didn't tell someone it was vegan, you wouldn't know it was vegan. Actually, it wasn't that bad. Like, if you know ahead of time going in, you can like somewhat taste the difference. But like, it still tasted like cheese. It tasted like different cheese. Like, it's one of those cheeses where it's like, you wouldn't be able to identify what cheese is, because it's not even a cheese. It's literally like a fake cheese. But it still tastes like cheese. Though I did learn that day that the one I always kept getting from them is still my favorite. The artichoke dip. Which I haven't had for like 3 years now. The artichoke dips are always good, though. It's like one of the best types of dips. Of the cheese variety. Live stream the Melting Pot. Pretty sure they don't allow recording in there. Yeah, I haven't been there for 3 years. Like, that time I'm talking about right now for the Super Bowl thing, that was actually the last time I've been there. That was back in early 2020, before the pandemic. Around Super Bowl time. They also raised their prices a bit. Probably because of inflation. But also probably because they were getting a lot less business during the pandemic. Though I'm pretty sure they didn't lower it down because inflation. It's one of those weird things, too. Like, businesses will, like, raise their prices for, like, one reason or another. And then that reason or another of why they raise the prices stops. But they still keep the prices just as high. I feel like that is, like, almost the main thing that causes, like, price increase across everything. Other than, like, natural inflation. It's just when businesses raise their price for something, that something ends, but they still keep their price at the heightened value. Despite the reason for them raising their prices stopping. You missed the hi from Genki's video. Wait, has Genki not been posting videos lately? Oh, hello, Genki. Welcome, welcome. I will be starting a new game tomorrow, by the way, too. Dave the Diver. It's basically like a like one of those cooking restaurant kind of simulator games, where like half of it is like Subnautica style diving, and then the other half is like literally like a dining area thing. It's a pretty interesting premise. I was gonna wait until after early access because it's still in early access, but I seen a couple people play Chapter 1 because I didn't want to spoil like the entire storyline, because it does have a storyline, oddly enough, and it looks pretty good. It has a really interesting style to it. I figured we'd do the whole game in like a day or two. Pretty sure we could finish it over the weekend. I think we can finish the storyline on day 1 and then finish the min-maxing on day 2. Also, thank you for the $10 tip, Dwight. Greatly appreciated. Let's see. You need the streamer luck. Football playoff starts time. Please go 49ers. Well, hopefully the 49ers will win. Go 69ers? No, don't encourage Leicester. Who's even on, like, who's even high enough to end up making the Super Bowl at this point? Isn't it only between, like, 4 teams at this point? Because I don't follow it at all. I just wait till the Super Bowl comes around and it's like, oh, there's 2 teams I don't remember their name of. I'll randomly root for one while eating a bunch of food and watching the commercials. That's my Super Bowl experience. 14 teams left in playoffs? Okay. So it's still pretty wide then. I thought it'd be down to like 4 or 8 by now. Hey, you got Tacit luck, so you're good. Well, I'm not quite sure about our luck. We still need that one last gem dragon. We'll find out tomorrow if we get it. Do we have all of our crown thingies? We do. Okay, so we can get the book now. So let's go look at the book directly, because I actually forgot what the affixes were. I did look them up earlier, and I recall that they were nothing special. Though I do not remember what they exactly were to the T, so let me go double check. I think it has like an extra web to first slot while doing a few other things. Yeah, web's first enemy on top of all the webs it already has. Has 5 scatter, so it can remove barrier. Steal some mana from the first enemy, which is kind of good because it gets it back. Having that with auto extra turn honestly isn't too bad. You're just his follow-up effect isn't the greatest, but I don't know, that's not horrible. Oh wait, it doesn't use purple. Oh, that was the main thing that made this bad. If this was purple yellow or purple green, this book would be good. Or at least usable. That was the main issue. Yeah, never mind, this weapon's pointless. The biggest issue with this weapon is a purple... It creates a small amount of purple, but doesn't actually use purple to get its mana back. Which is its main issue that it has. If one of these 2 colors was purple, you could actually use it. But you're using a mana accumulation method that's only feeding into your other purple ally. So unless that other purple ally is going to instantly give you all the yellow and green mana you need. And even then, it's probably not worth it. If this could fit into itself, it would be a lot more flexible with what you could use it with. As far as its synergy. Because it would be able to self-mana itself, and you wouldn't have to worry about it as much. But the fact that it doesn't use purple is the main reason why this book is never going to get used. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, they could have made this actually usable if they just made it yellow, purple, yellow, green. Or, I mean, like, literally anything with purple. Like, doesn't matter what the other color is. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, the book is useless. Even before, it was, like, questionable if it was going to be used, even if it used purple. But with it not using purple, that's just a pointless weapon. Like, when would you ever use that? Like, there are better ways to web the enemy team if you're looking for something. It's already 14 mana cost 2 and uses the same color as Weaver. At that point, you might as well just go Arachnian Weaver. And for 20 mana cost, you could have a much better troop and still have your weapon slot available for any weapon you want. Anyways, where were we? Let's go clear out the daily thingy real quick. And then, I guess, main other thing we have is Arena. So we'll go hand out a redeem code, and then we'll go and do 3 arena fights. Maybe a little bit more than 3. We technically have to do like 5, 5, 4 or something similar. So we could probably break it down that way. Because I might go for all rewards this time for Arena. Not really anything else going on this weekend for the game. Actually, that's not true. The final day for Legends Reborn is tomorrow in 5 hours and 31 minutes specifically. So we are going to have to do that tomorrow night. Maybe that'll be the day we do 4 of them then. So theoretically, we could do like 6 today, then 4 tomorrow, then... Wait. Yeah, 6 today, 3 tomorrow, 5 the other day. Or something like that, I don't know. Doesn't really matter as long as we get it all. Do it any combination. Because you normally want to split it at least 3, 3, 3. So that you get the 3 offers per day. Like, it's not required that you split it up that way, but you get more value, potentially. So it's better to do it that way if you can. Or you do 14 total, but make sure you do at least 3 per day so you get the extra bonus. And mostly just make sure you get those gem offers. Most of those gem offers are bad, but there's a handful of them that are worth going for. Kind of like there are a handful of daily tasks worth going for there on the daily adventure board. Anyways, I think that's all the side stuff. So let's go into the code. I'm gonna go get you guys a code, and then let's go do some arena. And pretty much do arena for the rest of the stream then. Get our arena drafts in there. But there you guys go. There's a redeem code. Use on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code can be found underneath your settings menu. Redeem code is right over there in chat. Copy paste random numbers and letters. And give same loot as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Anyways. Oh, also, what are they giving? Oh, wait. Look at this. You know what? The files were correct. We were supposed to have a vault event this weekend. You know why? Look at what it says. A gnome vault. They forgot to change this. We were supposed to have a vault event today. Like, we really were supposed to have a vault event this weekend. They literally didn't even uncode the offer for the weekend. Oh, that's really funny. By the way, none of these 3 are worth it. Don't get them. But, that's really funny. They didn't even, like, uncode that. Wait, is that actually mentioned on the forum? That little slip that they did? Because I'm pretty sure it is. It's kind of funny. Wait. Before we do arena. I know there was one post on it earlier. Posted like a couple days ago. Has there been any updated ones on that? Because that's pretty funny. Dragon Egg rework. Yes, they really need one. Information about bands. That's the other things. I'll carry rework to do list. Oh no, where's the one that was here earlier? There was one earlier from a couple days back. Surprised there's no new ones here. Anyways, not that big a deal. So, where were we? Let's go to arena. It is arena weekend. Unfortunately. So let's go do arena. Anyways, what do we have here? Deal 10 damage to an... honestly, I don't mind arena that much. It's just the payout is awful. Deal 10 damage to an enemy boosted by my gold. That's really strong if we find a way to get gold. Let's hopefully get gold. Oh! We found gold! Oh, we got a build. We got a gold build. Which is not something that normally happens in arena. You need a little bit of luck to actually get it going, and we got it going. Explode 3 skulls, gain 3 attack. Interesting. 7 leaf storm, bunch of armor. Wait, it's boost on Strix. Do we have a second Strix? Regardless, that's like 9 armor. It's really good for not dying. Charm a random enemy, create a bunch of blue. We do need blue. I need a good first slot. Like, Thief's going to be second. Wazer is going to be third or fourth. You could be our backline tank. And then I just need a front tank. Oh, we didn't get anything good here for it. I'm just going to have to take this brownie. Alright. Oh, work. That doesn't mean our lead's going to be bad. But our team composition is good. Alright, that'll be the team then. Destroy 7 random gems, create 7 purple. Alright, that seems perfectly fine. Alright, let's go run. So we're basically using Wazir to one-shot the entire enemy team. That is almost the entire plan. Is go for Egg Thief mana, cast Egg Thief, then spam the other troop until we win. It is essentially 100% of the plan. And we're sticking to it. So we cast Egg Thief. Unfortunately, its initial destroys is low. However, that will substantially go up in time as we get more gold. So how much damage do we have right now? 14. We could do a little bit better. We can do a little better than that. He creates a bunch of brown. He kills my first slot. Oh, we need you to not die. Ooh, you just died. Okay. Plan B. we have a lot of armor gain. And we're going to need to use it. How much damage are you up to? Only 14? Well, here, kill him then before he does something. I forgot to take the purple. Oops. So we'll take that. You will need to keep us alive forever. You need mana. Oh, good thing we went for the protective one. We went for the safe route, and it is paying off. Because now we have infinite armor. At least about as infinite as we're going to need. As long as they don't have true damage, we're going to be good. Luckily, this fight does not have true damage. Also, any extra turns we can get does increase the amount of damage we do because it increases the amount of gold we have. So every extra turn is increasing our damage output. We can just take a skull to kill him out. I now have 30 damage. That's the damage we want to see. Alright, and now we just win. We just simply take the mana we need, throw down 30 damage to him again, and as match. Easy as that. There we go. That's pretty much the whole premise of this build. Get a bunch of gold, go crazy with Wazir, and win. That is our few step plan. And she does gain 10 gold every time we cast, which adds up pretty quickly. You know what? Should we go for the safety armor? I think we do. We're only getting 9 armor each time, but 9 armor is actually a lot in Arena. Good, he didn't get mana drain there. How much gold are we up to? Not a lot. Not a lot at all. Let's take a yellow for now. It's the only problem. He starts kind of slow, but once he gets ramped up, he just kind of wins by a lot. What would help out a lot, too, is if we actually got extra turns on the board. Okay, so he dies. That's fine. Not ideal, but we're going to be able to keep our Egg Thief alive this time. Which is good. How much damage are we up to? 19. Well, guess how much durability you have? 19. Perfect. I need a green or a red surge. Unfortunately, neither are available, so I'm just going to take it this way and hope next turn he doesn't deny us, and he does. Fine, we'll take some blue then. And he'll give us green. Then we win off that green. We throw down Egg Thief, and guess what we get in first slot? An egg. He's slightly blocking our yellow, but we don't really care too much if it's blocking yellow. How much damage are we up to? Enough. So we'll go kill that out. One less we have to deal with. Wait, what troop even was that in first slot? I don't even remember what that troop art is. That little prism thing. Alright, we'll take a purple that way. Oh wait, I could take in the skull. No, well, it's only egg. And we get that skull. So focused on just trying to get either of their 2 manas. It's because we get a lot of value when it does happen. So Egg Thief does increase the amount of destroy she does based on how much gold we have. So while her mana accumulation is a little bit bad early on, it scales very, very, very well as time goes on. Also, luckily he did not kill my damage source there and just did it on a random troop. Great to see. Let's see. I'll catch you later, Jason. Thanks for stopping by and thank you for the gifted subs. Greatly, greatly appreciated. They lied and got caught again? Wait, what? Oh, what, the devs? Oh, so hello, Sushi Ninja. Oh no, did they lie about it? I don't think they lied about it. But, I don't know, did they? I don't think they did. But yeah, we were originally supposed to... This is something we already knew. Is like, we were supposed to have a Vault event this weekend. I think the main reason they changed it, especially in their response, it kind of seemed like that, even if they didn't directly mention it, is I think they changed it because they didn't want to have a... Gosh, what's it called? Event. They didn't want to have a Vault event during a Kingdom event. I think is the main reason why they changed the dates. I think they like somewhat mentioned that in the post as well. I don't think they mentioned it directly, but they still kind of mentioned it. But it was mostly because they didn't want to have a Vault event during a Kingdom event. It's not really that big a deal, though if you play for a very short duration, it somewhat is. Because those crowns do get partially in the way of your Vault drops. But only up to the point where you don't have your 10 crowns yet. And it's just normal drop table. Oh, there we go, don't even need the mana accumulation. Alright, this was a bit of a slow arena run, but a really safe arena run. I still got 2 fights left. No wonder why. It's very slow, gosh. Like, this team is gonna win at almost perfect consistency. but definitely at a bit of a slower speed compared to some teams we could have. Oh, I gotta take a brown into all that mess. Whoops. Okay, we'll take that over, take that over, take that over, take the green, go for destroy. Get all that, get that gold from that. Get a billion explodes apparently from the dragon gem. Do we have enough to kill you? We are 1 damage short. That is so unfortunate. We'll go for this and see if we get lucky. We did not. I might just go for a durability gain then. So we'll do that just to make sure nothing dies. Take a green so we have our mana accumulation ready to go. No, he has his own method. Alright, how much damage do we have? We are up to 19 damage. Can 19 damage kill anything? No. So we'll bait out a skull. Does he have true damage? No, he doesn't have any true damage. I have to double tap something. Let me go double tap his healer. So we don't have to deal with even more HP gain that he already did. Just in case he does it again. Okay, so we'll take a little bit of yellow. We can do that for durability. If we need. Not sure we're going to need it, though. He's going to heal again. I wasn't able to get the damage off in time. We'll take purple and just kill him next turn. Unfortunately, he didn't do something dumb and not heal this turn. That would have been great if he did. Or didn't, I mean. Because we could just killed him before he got a heal off. How much damage are we up to? We are up to 26. Surprisingly, there's only one thing on his team that I can even kill due to all the HP gain he already did. A little unfortunate. Do we have yellow or red? Yes, we'll go for red. Get that rolling. He creates a billion green for us. I can actually take that for extra turn. Throw that down. 1 mana short. Very unfortunate. Do we just go for it directly? I guess we do. Because we get the cascaded mana as well. How much damage are we up to? We're up to 28. We'll kill out first slot. And almost good to go from there. Let's let him do his thing. Take a red. Get our... Oh, wait, that's not extra turn. I thought that was one lower. Get a big destroy off of her. Throw it down. How much are we even up to at this point? A 24 destroy. Not too bad for arena. Oh, he drained my mana, though. Oh, no. The thing I actually needed to win, he drained. Is he going to do it again? No, he did something else good. Alright, all we really need now is Purple Surge. Go. I'm not even going to worry about that skull. He's already enough to kill him. There we go. Slow and steady. But this team will pretty much never lose. We definitely need to try building a more offensive team next time. Like, we got the combo we wanted, but the other two troops didn't really do too much for us. One's a very slow, not loose troop, and the other one just kind of average. So for a comment, honestly, is not that bad. Okay, we'll take that over. It's enough to kill you out. I'm actually going to go forward again, just because we get the cascaded mana. How much damage are we up to? We're up to 13, which is not enough, but it's enough to kill you. You have true damage, right? No, you just do physical damage. Oh, that's perfect. So we do that. Throw a destroy. Oh, no! He targeted the correct unit. Though he's the only thing on his team that has a damage source. And that armor gain reaches outside of kill range. So we're pretty much just good to go. I'll take a green this way. Try for a blow off the sky. Didn't get it. I'll take a destroy down there. Get her a little bit of mana. Throw down or poke. How much damage is that? Enough to kill. Okay, he has no damage source left. We just win. I keep thinking that's full mana. Because both of these look so similar. I always think that means full mana on that. Because they look so similar to each other. I need purple. To surge. There we go. How much damage is that now? Not enough. Oh no! He does double his ratio to himself. Because he does it based on divine, and he, of course, himself is a divine. And while normally under normal context, he would never really cast it on itself. In this context, it is the only thing he has left, so he's always going to cast it on himself. Luckily, I got 34 damage there, so there he goes. Alright, first arena done. We definitely need to pick a quicker team for the next one, though. Oh, all we got was useless Yasmin. Alright, let's see what we get for our next battle here. Okay, any auto wins. Ooh, Tyree with 20% sounds fun. This thing creates 5 skulls. What's your boost ratio? Boosted by treasure maps. Too bad we can't have both of you on the same team would be funny. Honestly, given that this is old carry week, I think we have to go for the Tyree. It's one of the only times we're going to draft her in arena ever. And 11 destroys honestly not too bad for arena. Oh wait, isn't this the auto win? Oh, we just so auto won. We ultra won already. Yeah, we'll take you for explosion. And we take you again because you're brown. Oh, that's funny. We got Brownie 2 times in a row. I could take the other guy, but Brownie's just stronger. Alright, there we go. So we put Tyree in first slot. We put you in there. Put you in like a background. You know what? We'll use you as a backline tank. Okay, that's our team. Oh, this is going to be a really quick one. We had a slow run. Now we're going to have a ridiculously quick run. So this is one of the most broken troops in all of Arena. It destroys a row and column, knocks one of the first 2 enemies to the back, and then deals 9 damage to the first 2 enemies. However, it's boosted by green gems destroyed. He has a 4 times green boost ratio. He's doing a plus shape. I mean, you can normally hit like 3 to 5. Let's say he does 4. That will be 16 additional damage for 25 for 25 total damage. To 2 enemies for 50 total damage. It's a ridiculously good option. Like, every turn is just us getting mana for him. Like, there is no other turn. It's either feeding something that will give him mana or giving him mana. Or Skull. Oh, I did not mean to cast it there, but as you can see, it didn't even matter. It still killed them. I'd even cast it correctly and it still killed. It is that strong. Yeah, this time we're going to cast it correctly. For, like, a gigantic ratio. Like, for example, right here. And they're dead. And as you can see, he just double cast win. He's one of the strongest things in all of Arena, due to how his boost ratio works relative to Arena. And hey, we got to use Tyree. Oh, that's not the color I necessarily wanted, but you know what we can go do? I'll go take one of his manas right now, cast him, then have Tyree get the rest, and boom, we win. So we do that, boom, double kill. We do it again. This time we hit on blue. Boom, get his mana. Click on a nice area we can get a lot of green. How about right there? Boom, dead. It's that easy. We don't even need any other troop. It's just those 2 at this point. What do we need here? We'll take a Skull. I guess we just take his mana, as is going to be almost every turn. Yeah, we'll take it. Honestly, I almost want to prioritize his manas over Tyree's, even though Tyree can help him a lot. Because we're going to be targeting green anyways when we do his ability. So it's going to give Tyree by default some amount of mana. Which is actually a surprisingly good combination for Arena. Tyree into Lapina. Though honestly, anything into him that can feed it even remotely any mana is good. We're not even using Tyree's broken 12 attack this week. We just keep winning too quickly with the other thing. For it to even matter. That'd be fun if we got a Skull there. We did not. That's not going to matter much. And we're almost already done with this Arena run. Gosh, at this rate, we're almost speed running this thing. I always want to check after the fact how long this Arena run went. It's definitely not world record. But gosh, is it quick? Let's see. And I will be calling it right there. Doesn't matter where I cast that. And let's match. Let's see, do we get anything good here? Nope, just the genie lamps. Alright, well that was a good run. Alright, round 3. Can we get another good draft? Deal damage and burn. It's not particularly good, but we can use this as a first slot, and burn's good in Arena. So you know what, we'll grab it. Oh, Incubus is kind of interesting in Arena. Or even outside of Arena. Deal 10 splash damage to an enemy, then poison all enemies affected. It's basically a triple poison. We can make that work. Poison's definitely a lot stronger in Arena. I just hate its overall durability, but we could put it as a second slot. Though its mana cost is also kind of sketchy. Deal 10 splash damage to an enemy, then poison. Yeah. The problem is it's going to take too long for it to get rolling. I'd rather put like a second slot Incubus. Ooh, Miststalker would have been good here. What's Crab thing do again? Deal 10 damage to the first and last enemy, bleed them. Well, that's kind of like the triple poison we had on the other thing. Goblin's the best of these 3 options, but based on what we need, it's also Goblin. Because the other ones don't do mana coverage. The only problem is we're going to have to use Salamander as first slot, which is not ideal, but we'll make it work. We also use no Brown on this team, which is not ideal, but also it's the first time we didn't draft Brownie so far today. Every draft has had Brownie so far. This is our first non-Brownie run. Okay, we'll throw down the double charm. Unfortunately, he does have something with 0 attack, which is not favorable for charm, because charm, basically what it does is it'll take the target's attack and deal that attack damage to the 2 adjacent enemies as pure damage. And I mean that as pure because spell reduction and score reduction does not reduce it. It's a weird damage type that very few things have in the current state of the game. I'm not sure if pure damage is even like the correct term for it. I know some games kind of describe it like that, but it's basically pure damage. Where it doesn't count as like physical or as special. It counts as just, it doesn't get canceled by anything or reduced by anything. Except barrier. Barrier will stop it, of course. Let's see, we'll take that. But like there isn't a type of reduction that reduces it because it's not spell damage, nor is it physical damage, even though it is taking their actual physical attack value. Oh good, we got really lucky there. We got a double 5. Anyways, kill it out there, and now we just kill it with the little burn. So I need a green or red, and there we go. And now it dies to bleed burn. Because bleed, unlike poison, is a guaranteed chance to do 1 per turn. Or technically 1, 3, 6, 10, if I'm not mistaken, is the order that it goes in. 1, 3, 6, 10. Though bleed can be cleansed off, whereas poison cannot be cleansed off. But poison's only a 50% chance each turn to do 1 damage. Whereas bleed at minimum is 1 every turn, assuming it hasn't been cleansed off yet. So you know it's always going to trigger. Well, unless it's the turn it finally gets cleansed, but... otherwise, you know it's always going to trigger. Let's see. I really need mana, but it keeps giving us awful moves. What even is the move? Oh, it's a skull. I'm looking for mana. And the only move on the entire board is a skull. Do we kill him? Isn't that guy that does 1 billion armor? It is. That is one of the most annoying armor gainers in all of Arena. Actually, no, not that one. Never mind. That would be that guy that summons him. That one that has, that one brown-blue that keeps summoning those mech thingies. He has an absurd boost ratio that is way too high for Arena. And I'm surprised they still haven't nerfed to this day. I know they don't bounce around... Oh, no, I was about to win with that. I know they don't bounce around Arena, but it's one of those things that is like so ridiculously broken in Arena. I'm surprised they have never tweaked it slightly. Kind of like the Lapina we just used. Like under normal circumstances, it's not that good. But it's kind of absurd, the power creep it has in Arena. Hello Trilogy! You completed Journey on Xbox today. 23,000. Nice, congrats. Yeah, it is among one of the hardest achievements in the game. I'm not sure what it is on Xbox, but I know on PC, I believe it's the 2nd most unachieved achievement in the game. Actually, we can go check right here. It is the... What is it? It is the 2nd most unachieved. Though probably soon to be 3rd most unachieved, because given that's a Journey event right now, a lot of more people probably get it this week. But yes, one of the more undone ones. The one that's absolute lowest right now is actually the new Dragonite Gnome, which makes sense. I have still seen 0 Dragonite Gnomes. The only reason I have the achievement is because we cheesed it through PvP. Because it doesn't care what kind of Dragonite Gnome you kill. It just cares if you kill a Dragonite Gnome. And you can easily just fight a defend team that has 4 Dragonite Gnomes on it and get it very quickly in like 3 fights. But I still have seen 0 natural Dragonite Gnomes. Which is one of the main reasons why that one is so low. Because if anyone's trying to get it by actually killing 3 Dragonite Gnomes, which most people probably will try doing it that way, it takes way longer. Like way longer. Ooh, do we give him a poke? No, we can... Oh no! Either way we did it, I gave him a poke. We do have a way to kill whatever we want to. I kind of want to kill Lasslot. He normally has Impervious, but of course in Arena he does not have Impervious. The other alternative is actually... I'm going to do this on first slot. I was hoping I could kill him before he casts. Unfortunately, he got to cast off. Actually, he might actually win. One thing that's bad about one of the things that's still alive is Charm gets worse when there's less enemies on the board. So we're not going to be able to do too much unless we get really lucky and get a double 7 downwards. Okay, that's okay. That's not the worst luck we could have gotten with it. The worst luck would have been him immediately killing that and make the second Charm do nothing. So this is still within winnable range. We just need 2 skulls, 2 pokes of any kind. We did not surge, that's unfortunate. I just need green. I need green and skulls. I got green. We did not get skull. I hope he does not kill Goblin here. Actually, does he even have enough damage to kill my first law? He does. Whatever he touches dies. Okay, he went for skull instead. That's actually a good thing. That buys us a turn. Unfortunately, I can't do anything with that turn. It buys us a turn to do literally nothing. I guess I could try setting up into a green. How can I move this board in order to have a guaranteed green take? I think the biggest issue is you can't. I could do this, but that doesn't do anything for us. I could try, though. We might get a green in that area. We did not. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, no, he killed the goblin. Oh, this is really bad. Because his ability does nothing. Charm cannot do anything when there's only one alive. So our only win condition is get a very lucky skull and just keep denying his yellow and purple. I'm gonna have to take a yellow move here. Gotta make sure we don't lock ourselves out. We gotta try to get him to go down on that. Would be our best bet. So I should probably take this red so that he feels tempted to take that other move. Does he go for it? He does. Oh no, that's not the one I wanted though. Okay, I could take this yellow. It's not perfectly safe. I could take this brown and hope for the 1/3 chance. Because if a skull falls there, 2 of them will be in his favor, 1 will be in our favor. Compared to here, here's the safest bet. Our safest bet is green right. Our riskiest bet, but we could win instantly, is brown left. I'm gonna take the riskier move. Okay, we did not have anything bad happen and we win. Okay. We didn't have anything good happen from it either. We could have auto won with that. There was a higher chance he would have gotten it in his favor. But neither of us got it. Alright, what do we have here? We have... I'm gonna take a green. We can try to get red off of Sky. So we tried for that, didn't get it. I'll take another green. Let's just do that burn pressure. It's not a particularly good burner, but it's good enough. Especially for its rarity. For an epic, this does like almost nothing. At least it does do something. So we're actually going to, before I determine what my move is, I'm actually going to charm first, because that will determine how we want to do this. So now I know I can 7 damage him. Now we know we can guarantee kill you. And it's our turn. And 1 more skull and we win. Or a little burn, however we want to do it. I guess we take yellow. It does not give me what we need. He still does not give us what we need. I don't want to give ourselves a skull there, or give him the skull I made. So it looks like we're going to have to. Oh, he didn't go for it. Oh, but he extra turned. Oh, that's unfortunate. He kills our first slot, that's fine. Oh, no, that's not, though, because now all the red I get, I can't use. It's kind of funny. It gives us, like, infinite red, but then we don't have an option for it. Like, we still accumulate the mana, but there's nothing we could use on. Ah, there we go. Also, I just realized this crab does more damage than our salamander. That's really funny. Because this crab does 10 damage to the first and last enemy for 20 total damage and double bleed for 11 mana. Yeah, this is also 11 mana, but it's only hitting 1 for 8 damage, which is less damage than Crabman. And it's doing burn, which is 3 damage per turn. But off the other thing, we're getting 2 1 damages per turn. But we're also hitting 2 enemies. So this guy's literally weaker than a rare. Oh gosh. You know it's underpowered. When something of the same mana cost is basically just better than it at a lower rarity. I think we do the same thing we did in the last time, where we go for Charm and then we decide what we want to do based on that, though I am going to go for this first. And now we go for Charm. Okay, that was interesting. We got double 8 upwards. Take the skull. We double tap here. We then can burn any one option. I guess it doesn't matter what order we do this in, though. In case we get super unlucky, we're going to do it this way. I actually want to do it this way because it does an extra burn damage, and this will guarantee he dies this turn. And I wanted to do that just to make sure he doesn't keep blading us. They did end up buffing that troop, particularly in Arena, oddly enough. Where he needed 13 plus purple in the brown as of, you know, forever. But as of a week and a half ago, or basically 2 weeks at this point, they end up, you know, doing all the Zolkari rework. And in the Zolkari rework, they did end up making his ability so that he has a, what is it, 6% chance per purple, I believe it is, that he'll get an extra turn. Which at the higher range, or, you know, like 13 to 16 or so, makes it worse. But at every other range, it makes it better. Which is particularly good for Arena, because very rarely is there ever a 13 plus purple on the board. However, there is normally purple on the board. So you can still utilize it for some pretty good value. Oh, this guy doesn't double tap. He hits first and last enemies. But if it's both the first and last, he only hits once. That's unfortunate. But still enough to kill. And there we go, our third Arena run. Anything good in our loot? We got, no, just a little medal that we don't need. Oh, there's some of our Arena rewards, though. Oh, and a redeem code from earlier. Only one you have left on Xbox is Xenos. Yeah, Xenos is one of those very useless things that you basically never craft until you absolutely have to. Alright, what do we need here? Night Slayer, Brian the Clucky. Eliminate 5, random skill. Deal some damage to an enemy boosted by life. Everything has like 0 life in Arena though. Convert all yellow gems to purple. Create 2 more purple for each enemy with a status effects. All 3 of these are not ideal. Given your 1 higher extra durability, I almost want to go Clucky. It's either Clucky or Night Slayer. With Clucky, we get 1 extra durability, but his ability is bad. Or we get 1 extra stat, but his ability is bad. So I might just go Night Slayer. Though realistically, I'm not really using either of their 2 abilities. You know what? We're going to go Clucky. So we'll go Clucky. Another useless option. Why is everything so useless? Let's see. We might have to reroll this draft. Everything we're getting is awful. Yeah, we're just gonna reroll. Too many bad options. Hey, what do we get? Oh, Raven's fun. What do you do again? Some damage to an enemy. Enchant 2 random allies. That's pretty good in Arena. Normally, that wouldn't be, like, exceptionally good outside of Arena, though there is one thing that uses it pretty well. Divine Ishbala. With that double enchant. Deal triple to reds. That assumes we're going to fight reds. Though he does gain infinite attack when he gets a kill, so that's cool. Though Raven's ability is probably the most fun. It deals 10 to an enemy, and if they die, it gains almost all of its mana back and an extra turn. I'm going to go for Raven just because of how fun it is. Let's see. Enchantress for the AoE in Arena is pretty solid. Especially with 10% this week. That will also make Raven very easy to just wipe a whole team. Corpse Mirror is actually pretty strong due to boost ratio. I might just go Corpse Mirror. The only problem is we're already using every color. If we use brown yellow, we'll cover everything. Exploder Gem, barrier random ally for each brown gem destroyed. Oh wait, that's just 4 times barrier. Give me that. And then we just go for 1 other coverage option. Which I think it might just be Silver Draken. What's your condition for creating blue? If the enemy's magic is greater than mine, which is pretty likely given that you only have 4 due to being a common, create a bunch of blue, which feeds into Raven. Okay, we'll roll with that. Alright, so order we want. Petrified Golem with only 5 attack. I think you're going in first slot, which is very bad, but it's where you're going. Enchantress with the auto win, and that. There we go. That's our order. Actually, you know what? I almost want to put Raven in the last slot. Just so we can... because most things are going to kill us from top down anyways. Third is the safest place to put it. But in case they are just full frontline, which most teams will be, it's actually going to be slightly safer there. It really depends on what team we're up against. Also, I could take in blue there. But basically, the whole premise of this team now is going to be cast 1 AoE and then win with Raven. Where we basically just keep casting Raven until we win. The only issue with that, we do need to get initial mana on Raven. But once we get that mana, we kind of just win. Alright, so we throw down AoE. Then we attack with... Oh, I should have double-checked magic first. So we then cast with Raven. So we can then cast with Raven. So we can then cast with Raven. So we can then consider casting with Raven. Oh, wait, I accidentally did the explode too high. I was trying to get the thing into the thing. Never mind. Whoops. Well, we'll cast with Raven. So we can then kill that. It's pretty much going to be every match, though. Oh, I did the explosion wrong. But it's going to be get Enchantress to full mana, get Raven to full mana, and then we just wipe the entire team. 1 turn at a time. The biggest issue is he doesn't get all of his mana back. I really wish he did. He gets 1 short of all of his mana back. Maybe there'll eventually be a troop that when you cast a spell, you gain like 1 to all mana. If they ever do, Raven's going to be really funny. Alright, we'll throw this down. Is he within kill range? How on earth are you not in kill range of anything? She did give an enchant to herself, which is huge, so we'll do that. Because she enchants 1 singular random ally. And it happened to be herself in that situation. So we'll do that, get her poke, get your mana back, throw down something. And basically rinse repeats. Take a red. Oh no, I killed my barrier option right as I was about to use my barrier option. So we'll do that, get your mana back, take a blue. Do it again. Oh no, he's gonna get an egg. And I'm 1 damage short of killing him. Oh, we need our AoE. Fortunately, no surge there. We'll take our yellow. Get an AoE down. Now we're within egg kill range. Take the skull. Kill the egg. That's the match. And a store turn. Yeah, Raven's a fun premise of a troop that just doesn't work fully. We need something like that, but it needs to gain all of its mana back rather than one short of full. We need a mythic version of him. I really need to take purple and yellow. Where do I even want to do this? I don't even remember what boost ratio is. I think it's green. But I need to hit at least one blue or red, or actually 2 blue or red, so I'll do it here. And I always need to poke once. If I poke once, I mean 12 damage. It's actually more than once. I'll take that over. I'll take a yellow. So here to poke you twice. Which is more than once. We need 2 more for that one. You got 100 Dragonite total out of the 2 battles. Nice. Let's see. We'll take that one over. Do we have extra turn there? We do not off of guaranteed, but we do have a pretty good chance right there. Didn't get it. We need purple or yellow. I'll take green for now. Alright, there we go. So AoE you. That brings some things to kill range. Kill that out. Or she had full mana immediately. Not you, but, well, you too, but you I meant. Because it didn't count as ending the turn, of course. Torchic could do that. Oh, wait, it's not based on green? Oh, it's based on brown. That makes sense. Ah, that's funny. He has barrier on brown as well, just like the hero. I thought it was green. Whoops. Yeah, that's almost match. We do that. Hit it with the other one. It's dead. Yeah, Raven's basically just like a weaker version of the Chalcedony troops. Like that one Dark Bow one, that one Chalcedony, obviously herself, the original one, and every other future one that they're going to be adding. They're basically just stronger versions of Raven. Like, because they theoretically do what it does. Where it just keeps casting a single poke over and over and over again. Except they also give you infinite mana for one color. Whereas Raven barely can even feed himself mana. I want something vertical here, but we don't have an option for it. I could just kill him with Skull Explosion. So we might as well. We'll do that, get the explosion. Take a skull. Take a skull. Oh no! It's 1 damage short! No! Oh, fine. There we go. Hey, oh yeah, we're not gonna get another offer. We already did the X amount for today. Let's go do one last arena run then. Let's see, what do we have here? We have something good. This is the Purple Slayer. You're too inconsistent. Convert 5 green gems to brown giant gems. That'd be interesting if your mana cost wasn't so high. Ooh, doesn't this do a lot of damage? Yes, it's 4 times boost ratio. It's only 1 enemy though, unlike the other one that's 2. There's also only column instead of column and row. Though despite that, it is still insanely strong. Which just goes to show how absurdly strong the other one is. Because the other one does row and column for the same boost ratio. And hits for 2 instead of just 1 enemy. Like, this thing's already considered strong. And the other thing does more than that. And hits for 2 instead of 1. Alright, do cover color. Deal some splash, boosted by gems converted. Oh yeah, red to green. Yeah, I actually kind of do need that. It does feed in something we need. Plus it denies a color we don't currently have. And nor are we going to be getting it here. Since you have a billion stats this week, I guess we're going with you. Otherwise I probably would have taken the bone thingy. So I'm going to put him in first just because he has a billion stats. We'll then probably follow with Actually, we're kind of in our correct order already. I actually do want to put Banejol. You know what? I'll put Banejol in second. Actually, we'll put it like that. In case they do have a top-down killing team. So hello, Trella. Welcome, welcome. Okay, what do we need here? We need... What does this team even want? It wants to take... maybe we should go and put you in front of the other one. Because we kind of want to be taking brown and yellow. But if you're in front of it, I can't take brown. So yeah, I'm going to actually swap those two, I think. Oh, so your boost ratio is based on Web. There's actually a funny thing about him. Oh, wait, never mind. I was going to say, webs can fall from sky, but I forgot. They didn't end up making that a special thing. We still have the other events, thing falling from sky to dragon gems. So never mind. Because all this old carry stuff, I thought for a second, like, oh yeah, we could just get that from sky. But, yeah, we don't have that mechanic. It's still dragon gems for the next, week and a half. Yeah, let's go ahead a bunch of yellows. It'll kill whatever it touches. Because that actually would make him kind of funny in Arena. Because it's normally ridiculously hard in Arena to get his 8 damage boost ratio because web is kind of hard to come by in Arena. But hey, if there was random web gems... I need that green, but he dies if I take the green, which defeats the point in taking the green. One HP. Well, you hit that last slot, right? Destroy a column. Damage the last enemy, yes. And we win. Right, one down, main to go. You know what? I'm going to switch them. We have 2 things that need green. And this will feed the mana pretty easily. Because our main priority is to get brown and yellow. I mean, yeah, brown and yellow. Because if we do that and we have alignment, we just kind of win. Unfortunately, no alignment here, but I'm still going for it. This is really good damage. Oh, no, you died. You used red, right? We can one-shot him. Oh, why did I do that? Because now he's just going to regain barrier. Let's see, how do we do this? Do we have alignment? No. So, let's just get lucky. Oh, wait. Oh, you do it to purple! Wait, why did I think you were red? Oh, no. He does it to purple. Right, all we have to kill now is something that barriers 1,000 times a second. Hopefully we'll be fine. He's actually ridiculously good at not dying. However, this should double tap, and I think we just win. So just in case, I'm going to go for the safety skull here. Because I actually don't recall if it double taps or not. Oh, and I can just go for that. I believe it does. Like, the Skull Destroy should trigger before the damage of the actual ability. But just in case, don't want to risk it. When we already have a win condition just sitting there. But it should work in that order, where the barrier gets removed from the skull, destroyed on the board, and it applies the damage after. Alright, once again, we do not have any alignment, so we're just going to pass our turn. Well, not pass our turn, but you know, we're not going for the other move. Let's take a brown. Also, we got to remember, he does purple deny. Not any other color. Which means we could kill a Thrall, though Thrall's very unthreatening in this mode. Unlike in every other mode where he is the meta. Well, can still one-shot him nonetheless. Oh, that's a really good convert, gosh. And a smash. It doesn't even matter which one we do. There we go. The Elder Dragon on the Journey fight. Oh, did he actually loop? Because he theoretically could. Yeah, you could get pretty unlucky on that. Because while he's not an infinite loop, he does have a pseudo loop. And if he gets lucky enough, that could be very devastating. We were messing with him some the other day. I'll be covering the video for him either tomorrow or Sunday. On the Elder Dragon. I really like the troop a lot. I just feel like it's too situational to ever really use. Because there's just better curse options and loop options if you're looking for curse or loop. It does have the benefit of having both together, which is rather unique. But there's almost no situation where you would necessarily need to have them both together. One thing I really like about it too is that it is independent. Unlike Elamagrim and whatever the yellow version is called. Those things require other troops to function fully. Whereas the Elder Dragon thing doesn't actually require any other troops. You can literally just set it there and it's kind of good to go. Like, other troops would benefit it, but it doesn't require them. Like, it would benefit from having Brownstorm, but doesn't need it. It would benefit from having other mana accumulators, but doesn't need it. It would benefit from having Curse immediately, but doesn't need it. It's things that kind of speed it up, but aren't actually required. Let's see. Because this is one of those troops that basically has everything it needs on itself. Kind of like Infernus. Where, like, it just, like, self-perpetuates everything it needs. Though I think I did put Infernus in B tier because the A tier was starting to get too crowded. On the Mythic tier list, that is. Which has happened a couple times on the tier list before. Where I feel like I moved some, like, slightly lower or higher, though normally lower. Because the tier list is getting so overfilled. It's hard to fit them all in there, especially now that we're starting to get like 100 something. You pulled some new mythics today? Nice. Which ones did you get? And that's our last arena run for now. And that's our reward so far. The lovely 3 gem keys and 10 diamonds. Gosh, it gives so little loot. Though we're about to get 2 event keys next battle. But the only loots we haven't claimed yet are the 2 event keys, which you get in one fight. The half a deed, or technically it's like 6/10 of a deed. But the half a deed that we get in 5 more fights. And then all the way at the end we get an orb in 9-ish more fights, somewhere around there. Oh, you got Obsidius? Nice. Good stunner. Actually, best stunner in the game. Though sometimes Elementals is used instead due to how much more it does. But if you're looking for just stun, Obsidius is really good. But definitely save some orange orbs for that. As it's used pretty much entirely just for its final trait. Anyways, guys, you pulled 3... Oh, wait. You pulled 3 mythics yesterday yourself. Power of 69 never fails. But anyways, guys, we will be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. We will be playing a new game tomorrow and Sunday, which we should be able to finish out in those 2 days, so if any of you want to stop by for that. It's kind of like a seafood simulator game. Like, half of it's like fishing for fish in like a Subnautica kind of style, like a 2D pixel art style. And the other half is like a restaurant management thing, where we serve sushi. Unfortunately, no sandwiches. But I'll be doing that tomorrow and Sunday. And we should have the video on Elder Dragon sometime this weekend. The one on the new Mythic that's coming out either last Monday or this Monday, depending on which one you're looking at. If you have normal pass, it comes out this upcoming Monday in 2 days. If you have the bigger pass, it already came out last Monday. If you're playing free-to-play, you'll get it in a couple months. Or whenever it finally comes around. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you all enjoy your weekend. Stay safe out there. And I'll catch you guys later.